If you want to show us some love, donate at rubydaytv.com, the home of all my exclusives, and don't forget to leave the show a rating or a review. Thanks to Tantaley for sponsoring today's episode. Tantaley has everything you need for your next self-care moment, with a wide range of high-quality companion dolls to fit any taste. So make sure to check out Tantaley and use code RUBYDAY to get 12% off your purchase. Realism redefined. You deserve the best experience. So lifelike, you'll be amazed at how real they feel. Hi everyone, welcome back to Love Shot. So we're talking about your other
my partners.
Partners.
Yes, I gotta like the partners.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Partners, my other partners.
Okay, so my other partners.
You like the person as a person, but you weren't attracted to them. Your other partner keeps having relations with them, but you're not sexually attracted to them. Is that an issue in those dynamics? Because I don't,
it's not.
I don't have that problem.
Right.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't sleep with them. I wouldn't sleep with them.
Well, it's not that's.
You're right. If I
don't
have
not
the
about that because you made it sound like if you have issues if you're not physically attracted to them. And I'm not that way.
I will say that,
because I have dated people that I've literally had people come up and go, "Why are you with them?" Yeah, I'm like, "Are you?" Because aesthetically, they're not who a lot of people think I should be dating.
Right.
And it doesn't matter to me as long as the person inside is good.
Well, I agree with the person
I know
inside,
that may sound a little romantic, dreamy, and cheesy, but
I'm close to that.
I've got a really broad spectrum.
I know you do.
I am currently, I've been in several of them at the same time.
Well, that's what I thought.
I've been through several of them throughout my entire dating experience.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, it's like I came out at 16 and hit the ground running with it.
Wow.
But I have to say, I can't, which I was not raised this way at all. It just was my nature. You know, it felt natural. It felt like it really fit. So I went with it.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you something else, and I just totally blipped out of my mind. I'll think of it later.
Oh, goodness.
So you were talking about, you thought we were both in similar situations.
Well, similar situations. That's what I was meaning, because I know my partner and I, we do like to meet the other people. Yeah. We like to, we want to meet them at least. This doesn't mean we hang out a lot, but I like to meet them, but it's nice when we find opportunities to have partners that either he and I are dating, that we actually all really get along together. And, sometimes we all sleep together, and we, like I was saying,
And sometimes there's no sleeping at all.
Right. No sleeping at all.
Literally and kind of figuratively, because sometimes it's like you all just get along so well, but you don't all have
and there's
that
nothing like
sexual chemistry together.
Yeah.
But you love hanging out with each other, and it's not a big deal.
Well, it's like
because then it's like you got a new friend too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
You do, and it's like or you have a menage a trois or more. It's like because you like, hey, let's bring ours. Maybe I bring my friend, you bring your friend, and so forth. And we've had things like that. We've actually had.
Is that kind of like sharing clothes with your girlfriend?
I don't know. Sharing it with your partner is like, hey, we're sharing lovers. Sometimes we do share lovers, and I don't know. It makes it fun. That's just kind of our poly dynamic. That's what we like. We sometimes like that, but I want to like, who they like.
Yeah,
too. I want to be attracted. I'm not just like.
That's
I do want to be attracted. I want to have some level of attractance to them. Yeah, whether it's intellectually.
Really? So would you then have an issue?
early on when that started happening, definitely I think I ran into feelings where I didn't feel like my partner was dating somebody that was quite up to my caliber or what I felt like was my caliber. But I didn't know him yet.
This is your
Hold
partner's
on.
partner.
Exactly.
It's not
I know,
yours.
but I'm saying early on. Early on. I had this issue. And so early on, my partner would be dating somebody and was like, and I'm like, but I really have to get to know him. And I didn't get a chance to really, it's like, brief meeting and stuff like that. But I was like, I had some feelings like, I'm not sure he's making good judgment. It's like, what are you doing here kind of situation. And it's a little bit, it makes you uneasy. Sketchy. I know it's a little sketchy. I know. And so I had to work with that and try to understand it. And I thought, well, how can I do that? Well, I need to meet the people. I need to meet them. And that can go two ways. It can go like, you don't like them. And then you're like, your partner's like, hey, honey,
we gotta have a talk.
We have a talk about this one. And we do that. But it's not like I control it.
It's not an issue if you're not physically attracted to your partner's partner.
Correct.
For your partner to keep having
the partner, correct.
Yeah.
But I have to like the person, and which means if we run into that situation,
so
my partner
are you,
and I,
hold on.
Yeah.
No. Are you open to the same thing being done to you? So
sure.
if one of your partners came to you and was like, I don't like the person, you need to stop seeing them.
Yes, I would.
You would literally stop, no questions.
Well,
no issues,
we would talk about it.
no.
I'd ask why.
No hang-ups.
Why don't you like them? I'd want to hear them out because the thing is, it's not just like, I don't like it with no reason. It's like, tell me I don't like it because of this, and this.
I know, but what if you're really having a huge NRE moment with that person?
Oh, well.
And your partner comes up and says,
it blows it.
Hey.
Yeah.
So does it blow it whether you stay with that undesired, that partner or not? Does it blow the NRE for you one way or the other?
Yes, it does. It blows the NRE completely. And that's because of my connection with my primary partner and because what they think matters a lot to me. And it matters a lot. And so that's the kind of poly we have, so we have that communication and he's the same way. It's just like we have that kind of communication with each other, and that's where we're comfortable with it. But past that, like, hey, I don't have to be physically attracted to your lover, honey, but it's like, as long as I like them as a person, hey, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. But if I have issues with them as a person, yes, I'm going to have issues with it. I'm going to let my partner know. My partner and I have a relationship and a trust and communication that is strong enough that we've worked on. Because you got to work
Keyword, worked on.
So that we can literally say, hey, this person's I'm uneasy about this because of this, and this, because my partner knows, and I know about my partner, that we have worked through those jealousy things. We've worked through those.
Oh my gosh, those stages.
The stages that you have to do it. Right. So it's not just like, I'm jealous kind of situation. No, there's actually legitimate. If I bring something up or he brings something up, there's a reason. And we trust each other. So that's the connection between the primaries. But that's a
built room. But we're not talking about the primaries.
No, I know we're not.
I'm
saying is my primary and I have that.
But what if it's a secondary?
Well, the secondary
that comes and does it.
Oh,
that's what my question was.
Your question is if a secondary partner comes and says, I don't like your husband.
No, I didn't say like your husband.
Or who? Who does
another partner.
Oh.
So because I've had those experiences. Yeah. I've had multiple partner relationships. Yeah. And one of the secondary partners doesn't like one of the others. Okay. And then it can start,
Well, it can
gets
mess it up.
It gets real sketchy.
Yeah, this is where it gets. This is why you have to work and invest.
That's why I'm asking. You're having an NRE experience with somebody, and one of your secondary partners comes up and says, "I don't like them."
Yeah.
Would you be just drop them or? How do you work? How did you work through that?
Well, it depends on one of two things. One, it depends on if I have like more than one poly partner. If that secondary partner is coming and saying that about my primary partner, it's a no-go. This
Yeah,
is a
but
no-go. And so I'm like, well, hey, my primary.
well,
if you don't like my
yeah,
primary
it's a
partner,
primary. That's
yeah,
why it's a primary.
right. But if that secondary doesn't like another secondary, I would talk to him and ask him like, well, what are your issues? What's going on? Let's communicate. That's where the communication comes in with the poly.
But
and
what
then,
if it's a second
right.
who doesn't like the third?
Well, the same thing. I do the same thing. I'm like, what do you not like? We're going to sit down, we're going to talk, and then I'm going to go talk to the other one, and then I'm going to get them together. And that's what I would do. I'd get everybody together. We're going to set, it's called, there we have the kitchen table polyamory.
Yeah.
So that's what we're all going to
It's
sit
like
down
we're
like a
going to
family.
hash this out over the kitchen table.
But you know what?
And get this figured out.
But this brings up something very, very, key point that makes me think of, the kind of poly that I ideally like to have, my partner likes to have, what we wanted is to have basically, these people it's our family. It's like our extended family.
Yeah, it is. It's a chosen family of
it
sorts.
really is.
If it gets to that level.
Yes, if it gets to that level. And so ideally, hey, we have dinners every so often together. We do holidays together. We do, you do that and everybody understands, hey, there's scheduling and everybody needs individual time. And so that scheduling that we talked about earlier, everybody understands that. And you got everybody like on a group scheduler, it's like, and everybody's like, okay, where we fit in. So it works. And you look for that symbiotic relationship. Otherwise, it's chaos. I think that's probably.
Well, no, I mean, you have an NRE, and then there's that next phase, because some people that NRE lasts for a month. Some people that NRE feeling lasts a week.
Yeah.
It all varies.
It's like that newlywed stage or something like that.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Or the crush stage.
And it can be so much fun because you can end up, I don't know, what usually happens with me is you end up fucking everywhere.
Oh, God.
Like, literally. Like, you can't keep your hands off of each other.
Yeah.
You're just trying to figure out a way how you're going to slip away from the family gathering to go bang each other. And hope to God nobody hears it.
Oh, goodness.
That's the NRE. And that part of it is fantastic. And I love that part of it.
Oh, I do too. That is the fun part. And that's been really fun about having, having more than one relationship. It keeps all these dynamics going. You keep these new relationship experiences flowing and changing up. And it makes it very, very colorful. And you get, if it's you'll either love it and it's your jam or it's not. And if it is, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work too. And you have to have those experiences.
Don't kill our hope. I mean, come
it's good work.
on. I don't find it as work because it's our, it's the relationship.
Well, true. I
and
get
you're
so invested.
It's an experience. It's investing.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't.
Well, I think, I say work because it's when you get if you get multiples, like you're talking about second and third.
Anytime you have more than one person, it takes communication. And it's just that simple.
Well, let me
that's
give an
all
example.
it is.
There's
even in the NREs.
Oh, I hear you.
So it's just the way it ends up happening.
Yeah, well, it's getting all those partners together. When you have beyond a second, you got your primary, you got your secondary, you get a tertiary. That's where it's work because it's scheduling and the communication.
Yeah, but that's no different than going, hey, this friend wants to go to this party and this friend wants to go to this concert.
Yeah. But if you got so many friends.
It's not any different. It's not any different. Yeah. It's just the same thing,
Well,
it's just these friends have a little bit of extra to them. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am excited for next episode of Love Shots. See you then.
If you want to show us some love, donate at rubydaytv.com, the home of all my exclusives. And don't forget to leave the show a rating or a review.